it is an absolute, it has to be driven from the very top of the organization. If the individual that's leading the organization does not believe this, it will go nowhere. Because then people know that it's not going to continue. And you can only go so far if the leadership is not 100% engaged in this. So it came from me, included all of the leadership team, and that is an imperative. And we all believe it. It's very, very exciting when you see this all working. Engaging employees, it goes back to that paradigm shift to where the employees are at the center. Employees come first, patients come second. It's the only way you're going to make your patients come first. They need to believe it. And they're only going to believe it if you walk it, you talk it, and you demonstrate it day after day after day. The minute you fall short and you do something that deviates from that, they're going to fall back into their prior patterns. So it has to be something that you maintain. So it needs to be pervasive, has to go throughout the entire organization. There's no one that's off the hook, and it's a non-negotiable. A little strong wording. You don't, obviously that's not the way it presents, but that really is what you're trying to do. You got to make it fun, okay? You celebrate. Every time you celebrate and you tell people that they're doing a really great job, and even when things are down, so when I go into an open forum, particularly on the night shift, and I show them that the scores have dropped, you actually see them kind of, they work so hard. And then to see just an increase in volume create such a drop in the scores, it affects them. But the fact that it affects them is great because it means they care. And the next month, invariably, pops right back up. So you have to communicate. You have to let them know that you're seeing the things that are happening. You have to keep them engaged. And the only way you can do that is through communicating. And probably the most important of all is there is no end to improvement. And a lot of this transformation, I think Kathy can appreciate this. You're moving from a teaching organization that's kind of a top-down directive to a learning organization where people learn, absorb, and then they come back to you with ideas. We have more ideas and more feedback than we know what to do with, which is a great place to be.